Yo, bassheads, what's good, man? Listen. I was in the middle of recording some content. My battery's running low on my laptop, and I gotta get up out of here. But I wanted to share something with you that I was thinking about this morning, actually last night, as I was watching Kojak reruns, and that's the truth. I was watching Kojak reruns, and they were enjoyable. Anyway, I want to talk about the right hand or the plucking hand, whatever your plucking hand is. Before I do, I want to tell you that this is the app. The app is functional. The app is functional now. So it's free to try out. The link is in the description of this video. You can try it out. I think it's pretty cool. I'm working on it and, adding new stuff to it. And so that's been fun for me, but you can check that out. What gets measured gets done. All right. So your plucking hand, right, which for me is my right hand, is the engine room. It's the engine room. Okay. That's where a lot of your sound is coming from the right hand. Also, you Gen X and Boomer bass players, peep this. If you go to sonofabass.com, and you go to the store link, if you are interested in private lessons, let me show you one more thing, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. If you go to the store link and click on this free 15-minute assessment, okay, let's see if I'm a good fit and you're a good fit for me as well, because I like to, we don't want to waste each other's time. You can go over here and book a free strategy session. So you just click on that link and then book the time you want. Okay, so peep this, man. A lot of times we say and hear the word plucking hand when we really is not a pluck. It's more of a push. You feel me? It's more of a push instead of a pluck. So when we say pluck, especially, what needs to happen, friends, is you need to plug the bass up first. All right? I'm just trying to tell you. You need to plug it up. So what a lot of people do, I've seen a lot of beginners, and even they do this. Their fingers be like this. And while that is sometimes maybe appropriate for what you're going for, that's not really what it is. It's more of a push thing. So I play 5-string most of the time, so that's what you'll see me playing on. Don't worry about it. If you play 4-string, the same rules apply. But for this, my thumb is resting on the E string. My thumb is also resting against the low B string. You dig? Now watch this. I'm going to play the note D, and I'm only going to play it with my first finger. I'm not plucking. I'm pushing. And I can move that finger, that hand, anywhere. I'm not thinking necessarily about time or groove or any of that. I'm thinking about getting a sound, a deliberate sound. And I'm using my first finger on my fretting hand. Just pushing the string. Now, what if I do that also with my middle finger? Now, I'm not one of these people that uses 3 fingers. I use 2 fingers. The very dynamics. Then start alternating. The whole point of that is to get my brain locked in with my hands. My hands got to do what I tell them to do, right? Now, let's say just one finger. For y'all who play 5-string, look at what's happening with my thumb. I'm just being curious. If you saw the live stream this morning, I talked about being curious. You have to be curious, right? So part of that curiosity for me is saying, well, what's happening with my hand as I move? What do I need to do to control the muting? Right? Now this is the boring stuff, right? Do it with the second finger, with the middle finger. This is the boring stuff. This is stuff don't nobody want to do. But when I talk about meditating, the bass is plugged in right now. What if the bass was unplugged and it's just me in my inner sanctum, if you will? You know what I mean? Just getting the bass. Number one, the bass got to sound good by itself. That's my criteria for any instrument. For me, the bass has to sound good on its own without, a whole lot of plug in, plug out, all that jazz. You see what I'm saying? But this right hand, push, don't pluck. If you don't take anything else away from what I'm saying, push, don't pluck. The motion is more akin. It is more akin to a push than it is a pluck. But while I'm doing this, number one, now let's go to the next thing. So I am not anti-metronome. I am very pro-metronome. However, I think that the metronome doesn't need to be stop number one. Think about learning how to drive. Now, some of y'all are country like me, and you learned how to drive the way I did by borrowing your mother's car. We talked about it. She forgave me. Love you, Ma. But she wanted to whoop my... Well, that was one time she didn't really, I think I was maybe too big, but that's a story for another time. Anyway, most people learn how to drive in an empty parking lot. They don't get on the freeway. They learn how to drive in an empty parking lot, white knuckling it. You know what I'm saying? And if you learn how to drive stick first, you scared, man. You nervous, right? You trying to figure it out. And then you build up certain reps and techniques, and there's things that you do every time. You understand what I'm saying? So the musical time has got to be within you. It's got to be within you. All right. So for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Got nothing to do with the bass. I've set a tempo. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 is king. 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 Right? If there's any kings on this earth, it's I'm gonna get myself in trouble. It's beat 1. All right, and that doesn't matter if you counting what meter you're in. If you're in triple meter, if you're in common time, it doesn't matter, right? And I don't care if it's 5/4, 6/8, 12/8, whatever. 1 is king. So the 1 is the beat. That's the basic measurement. I'm sorry. The quarter note is the beat. That's the basic measurement, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. You can count, right? Now, what do you get when you cut that in half? Okay, so check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. What happens when we cut that in half? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. First finger. 2 fingers. Middle finger. Now, what happens if we cut an eighth note in half? We get the 16th notes. That's next to impossible to do with one finger. Okay? That's why God gave us 2. That ain't why, I guess. I think it was probably hunting and gathering is why we got those. But so what's happening here is I'm acknowledging the 16th notes with my fingers. That quarter note pulse ain't changed in my leg. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now I'm vocalizing that, right? I'm saying it. I'm counting it out loud. However, I still want to know where that. I got to be responsible for that on my own. All this stuff, all that, the understanding of grooves and the architecture of a groove comes from understanding one is king, right? And how these things are built in, kind of in blocks. You understand what I'm saying? In blocks. So I have a way that I teach this stuff off of YouTube, okay? And if you think that I'm the person that can help you build more confidence on the electric bass, right? More confidence, more competence on the electric bass. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go over to sonofabass.com and you want to click on this free assessment. Yes, my lessons cost money. They cost money. I do a lot of free stuff. I can't teach for free. You dig? So you take this, you book a free 15-minute assessment call. Now I'm going to be in Minneapolis next week. So next week is kind of all bad, but late next from the 13th through the weekend, I'm going to be in Minneapolis. So you click on this link, set up a free call. We're going to talk about your goals and desires and all that stuff and see if we're a good fit for each other. I don't think everybody's a good fit for each other. That's why we're setting up the free call. Okay. When I say it ain't rocket science, it's pocket science. I mean that. You're not going to know everything there is to know about all the music theory and all that. And, you may need to know less about that than you think. I'm not saying that it's not important because some wise ass is gonna say that. That's not what I'm saying. But you want to be I said it this morning on a live stream. How many sentences do you say a day? How many people do you communicate with in a day? And how much do you know what an antecedent is? I don't. I know where periods go. I know where exclamation points and commas go. But I talk every day. I communicate every day, right? That's my point about music theory. There's not a person on this earth, not a child. I'm not going to teach English or grammar. I'm not right. I'm not Frost or James Baldwin or some, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X are probably two of the greatest orators that come immediately to mind. And I bet you neither one of them dudes knew like little to nothing about like hardcore grammar theory. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's it. Go check out that link. If you need to rewind the video. Also, the link in the description of this video. Try out this app, man. See, it's sort of in beta right now. I could call it that, but I think it's a wicked piece of kit. So check it out. Let me know what you think. I look forward to your feedback. Did I just miss a call for a gig? Hold on. I think I did. Watch this. This how this go.
Morning.
What's up, love? Well, how you doing? When is it?
It's January 24th to the 31st.
On the blue.
I think we got 3 or 4 shows the entire trip.
On the Blues Cruise?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So it's
Let's go.
January 24th to the 31st.
All right. Let's do it.
If you want a +1, you gotta let me know as soon as possible so I can add them on there. And you need your passport, of course.
Okay. We all good. Hey, that's perfect timing, man. Do me a favor. Text me.
Yeah,
Text me all of those.
I was about to do it just now.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna send you the set list because we're doing a lot of easy blues songs. Blues tunes I want.
Yeah.
And then before that, of course, we'll have a nice couple of rehearsals.
Yeah, that's all good.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, love. I'll let you. Later. I put that on speakerphone because I wanted y'all to know, not to brag or nothing like that, but I want you to understand there's nothing that I'm about to do that is something that you can't do. Blues, go on a cruise for a week and play bass and get paid? Let's go. You feel me? Let's go. Remember those links. Hit the link in the comment, in the description of this video. And then go see, man, book your discovery call. Get on a call with me and you, one-on-one. All right? It ain't rocket science, y'all. It's pocket science. Peace.